I'll watch some TV. It'll help me to relax.
Welcome back to the Ren and Stimpy recap. Last week we talked about Powder Toast Man vs Waffle Woman, and today we are taking a look at It's a Dog's Life.
And with these hands, I hold the fate of millions.
I quite like this title card. The colors are really interesting, and I always appreciate when Ren and Stimpy are drawn in a different art style, with them looking closer to detail shots. The music is decent as well, but nothing special. So, some heavy parallels to the pilot episode here. This shot is basically the same as the one from Big House Blues, although there are some differences. I guess this is a state pound instead of just pound.
We will always thank Timothy for all of you mentioning you in our prayers. Look if not.
So this time they have really messed up, and it looks like they are once again gonna be facing the big sleep. Super dark subject matter. Death is really talked about in this show.
Well, this is it, pal.
Yeah, a nice hot sauna.
Ren tries to slap Stimpy but can't reach him with his handcuffs. It looks like the two are about to be like burned or something, burned up. I thought it would be a lethal injection, but they have changed it up here at State Pound.
Just got a fresh batch in today. Domesticated. Subservient.
So this old woman is gonna adopt one of the dogs from the pound. And we get to see some new dog designs, as well as another cat that gets burnt up. Sad that we don't get Jasper here, but he's probably too busy with his work.
Through the valley of the hidden ranch. Yay!
Oh, look at them. Poor, pathetic vermin.
Yo, is the priest gonna die as well? The old lady calls them poor pathetic vermin, and then just keeps going with the insults.
Weak, wretched, insipid, scabrous mounds of disease. Aren't they?
That's kind of cursed, but they are really cute though. The same catcher from Big House Blues lets the lady inside, and she says she'll take them.
Not too shabby, lady.
Once again in the back of a car. This setting is more common than the trailer at this point. She asks what she should name them, and when Ren tries telling her their names, she presses them up against her like this, and says that Ren is Abraham and Stimpy is Leviticus.
No more scrounging or begging for us.
We see that this house is quite fancy, both the inside and outside. Ren walks up on this dog and tries to wake him, but then this happens.
Wake up!
He starts running around with it on his foot and screams a lot before breaking off half of it. And we see like the skeleton, making it look terrifying. The old lady says that's Ezekiel, who fell asleep and never woke up.
Hi, Ezekiel. He's a piñata, you idiot.
Piñata is crazy, that's a funny line. We cut to them in the living room. Ren starts to rub his butt against the carpet, and Stimpy starts ripping up the couch. The old lady is terrified and says that they are possessed. So this big guy, I think, just straight up beat them. Off screen of course, but still, not even George did that. He rings this triangle to signal that it's food time.
Come and get it!
They get what looks like rocks to eat. Ren breaks his teeth trying to eat one, which thankfully don't lead to a close-up. I really nothing with teeth in this show, please. Stimpy just eats his hole and then turns purple.
Mary, mother of pearl! Don't just stand there, woman!
The old lady sprays them with the hose, which somehow works, and Stimpy spits out the rock. She says it's time they go for a little ride, and we cut to just that. Ren gets back inside, and Stimpy tells him that they are going to see some very important people. They stop at the emergency animal clinic, and they come out looking like this. Poor guys. Ren says that he doesn't know if he can take any more of this good life. Stimpy is heavy sleeping, and Ren gives him a pillow for his butt and says a line with like one of my favorite deliveries from Billy West.
Good night, stupid.
Time for bed, angels.
The witch picks them up to go throw them out in the yard, and this is literally like the one scene so far I have any memory of. Like everything up to this point was new. Because I think this is going to be my favorite scene of the episode, if I'm not mistaken.
It could be worse. We could be sleeping in a set.
Ren looks up and realizes that they are in a pet cemetery. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna enjoy this. It's a safe bet. If an episode has a night scene, that is probably gonna be one of my favorites.
Cemetery!
Yeah, this is great. The two hug each other in fear, and Ren screams that they gotta escape. Then the light starts shining on the two, and they get out of there.
Hey, Ren, look at this. A loose brick. Nice work, buddy.
Ren pushes Stimpy aside, who was actually being useful for once. He starts pushing out the brick, and then when he tries to get out, he gets crushed by the next one, and Stimpy just gets out, pushes him out behind him, and then you like help him get away.
What do we have here? Couple of lost pups, huh?
Ren silences Stimpy when he tries to do his "but I'm a cat" thing. After seeing they have no tags and no ID tattooed on them, he says he's gonna bring them to the pound.
You win! Here!
I'm sorry, but that is like the least fitting use for the Space Madness theme. Or, wait, I mean, Saw theme. Joseph sent me this amazing website for Ren and Stimpy music identification, which is gonna be so useful moving forward.
Mr. O, how did it happen?
Mr. O says the old lady died from lead poisoning and then drops a pipe out of his pants. That is super dark, you know, murder in a kid's cartoon, but she kinda had it coming, not gonna lie. Now they are being read her will.
To my faithful butler, my house and property. To my chauffeur.
Nah, that's funny. Mr. O really finessed though, he is getting everything after killing her. Next he jumps into the goldfish bowl as the goldfish gets $43 million, and next it's Ren and Stimpy's turn.
That they join me in the eternal salvation of the hereafter.
That is crazy. Even crazier is that we end the episode on this shot. Ren and Stimpy just can't catch a break, dying in like every other episode. So that was A Dog's Life. I was very mixed on this one. On one hand, it uses a games trope that I really don't care for, which is just torture of Ren and Stimpy for no reason. On the other hand, it's not even close to being as bad as something like Road Apples. Talking about the torture now, not the actual episode. But yeah, they were treated very poorly here, and even died. But the difference is, in this episode we had basically no graphic torture stuff. Some things off screen like castration and the beating, but I would much rather take that than like the stuff that was going on screen in Road Apples and even Dog Show. But aside from the torture, there was actually stuff here I liked. I mentioned the night scene, but I also liked the beginning and the dog pound a lot. And I do like dark episode endings overall. Now, it wasn't very funny overall, and the old lady character pissed me off to the point where I was totally on Mr. O's side at the end. So it is kind of annoying to see her technically win at the end, with her having Ren and Stimpy be stuffed aside her. I kind of feel like she didn't deserve that, but it's not the worst ending or anything. Fun facts. Ren has a reused scream from Robin Hoek in this episode. The scream had previously reappeared in multiple Spumco episodes, but this is the first and only time it shows up in the games era. All in all, a mixed episode. Join me next week where we are taking a look at Egg Yolkio.
Goodbye, folks.